Right, hello guys, and welcome back to Court Farms for episode 12. Now there has been some changes to the farm. I've updated the map. I've lost the farm production silo that we had in here, building in there. I've got to clear that and put the placeable manure heap back, and I've put the gates back in here so that we've got access to this field instead of going right round and in. Still got the cows. I've had to sell off some equipment to get the cows back and the sheep back. I've been running for a few days now on this when I've not been live streaming. We have got a stack of wool here to shift as well at some point, so what I'm just going to do, hang on, what I am just going to do is just, till I get a trailer, I'm just going to shift it all out of the way and pull it there, that's it. So yeah, I've got some here, some over here, and there's a stack by the slurry pit that needs shifting as well, because I did have a warehouse storage type thing for the wool, but because I've updated the map, it's gone. So I've got some there as well to shift. So we've got money coming. It's just a question of waiting till the right time to sell it. We're just off down to 92 now, where I've got the harvester just finishing off that field for us. Got the vintage harvester running in that field, or did have it running in the field. It's currently finished. It's the Class Dominator 105. It's about 35,000 to buy. We've just leased it just to try it out, see if it fits in the gateways nicely, and it does, believe it or not. It fits in quite nice. So yeah, I'm quite pleased with the way that fits in and out the gates. The only trouble is the tractor clips it when you come up to unload it, so I have to try and bring the trailer in, not the tractor. You'll see how I do it in a minute anyway. This is what one's nearly full. So I think it's 27,000 litres this trailer holds. It's not the it's the Red Rock trailer, but it's not the one that's fully kitted out for I think it's 44,000 litres, because it won't fit under the pipe otherwise. So we're just going to empty this and cash this in. Where's it going to? As you can see, the cows really need some TMR, so I need to get that sorted out as quick as possible. Canola, and it is going to, and I bet it's going to the one that's miles away. Yep, it is. It's going to Foil Down Stores. Right. We're going to tip that now. We're going to take this down and tip it. As you can see, I've got a case on the farm, which is unusual for me. I don't normally have case, but I thought it's the only tractor I've not used for a while, so just got to try and get it right. For a mod, it's actually got a nice sounding engine too. This is the I think it's 270, this one. I have got one that goes up to 313, which is the same horsepower as the New Holland T7 that we did have. So yeah, I decided to take the plunge and update the map. That way I know that everything is going to work the way that we want it to. So we're doing all right. We own a few fields now. We own the 2 grass fields at the farm, and we also own 92, which is the field we've just left, 109, 59 and 57, the ones we had before. So yeah, we're doing all right. We just need to get the money coming in now. What I'm going to do is a little bit of a lag spike there. Whoops, don't know what happened there. What I'm going to do is put field beans in next, and we'll do a big harvest on field beans, and that should bring a bit of cash, bring a nice bit of cash in. The straw that I'm collecting off the fields, I've done 109, 59 and 57. Just got to do 92 now, and they're all that's all going into a fermenting silo, and we're fermenting that into silage. Because we're going to need the grass for hay, which is the next step depending on how much we make from this. Because we need a mower, we need a windrower, and we need a tedder. But that's going to be the next step once I've got the fields reseeded. I'd like to get them mulched, but we haven't got a mulch at the moment, so I have to sell that. Right, let's just pop this, let's just get this sold and see what we get. This tractor and trailer is also on lease as well. That's not bad, 44,000 plus 3,000 for the environmental score, nice. Right, so let's purchase the bits we need to get the hay started. Because we really need to get our cows fed, because they're going to bring us in a bit of money while we're trying to get the field sorted out. The cows are going to keep us ticking over. Right, I want that. Tedder we need, which is that one I'm going to go for because it's slightly longer. Buy that. And oh, I'm going to have to lease a windrower. And a windrower. Got that one. I wonder how good that is. What meterage is that? 7 meters. Let's lease that one and see if that's any good. My apologies for the sirens, guys. I do live by a main road at the moment. Right, so we won't bother taking that back because it's on lease, so we'll unleash that now. The less we have on lease, the better. The harvester is also on lease, so that can go back now as well. Nice to know it fits through the gates, which is cool. I'm quite happy about that. Return. Sit. Oh, on the trailer. So you could say that was a one-way journey. Right, I'll get this straw picked up, and I will return, guys, once I'm done. So I'll see you shortly. Right, we have collected all the straw, guys, so that's that all done. We're now heading back to the farm to put this into the fermenting silo. We've got Courseplay busy doing the mowing for us, hopefully. We will check on that in just a second. Once we're tipping this, we'll have a quick look and see how it's getting on. I leased another John Deere, smaller John Deere tractor for the grass work because the grass work machinery doesn't take a lot of horsepower, so I thought we'd put that on there. And then I can get to work on sorting the fields out, getting some fertiliser on them and things like that. But I might spread some slurry because we've got quite a bit in the pit, so take some out of there and we'll spread some on our fields. I'm just hoping I've got enough money to lease the slurry spreader that I want. So yeah, as you can see, our hired workers busy cutting that field for us, and we'll get them onto the next field once they've done that one. I will just check because I don't know when I made these courses, I don't know if I made them with that mower in mind, so I'm going to delete these and we will save the course because then we can use it for the other jobs like the windrowing and well, the tethering and windrowing, so we can use the same course. Right, so that's that tipped. We'll go and park this trailer up because this trailer's ours, it's not on lease, we own this trailer. I'm going to hitch up to the fertiliser spreader and hopefully it's got lime in it because we need to put some lime on our new field that we've recently purchased. The other fields are not too bad for lime at the moment, but I can't remember what's in this, whether I've got lime in it or fertiliser in it. I can't remember. It might even be empty, but we'll soon find out. Nope, it's got fertiliser in it, so we'll jump that out. Actually, I could put that on that field, couldn't I? Let's go and empty this on that field, because there's not a lot in there. Then we'll come back and fill up with some lime. And then what it doesn't cover, we'll cover with the slurry, hopefully. Can't see it doing the whole field, but it might. I don't think it will. I don't think it will cover the whole field. No, it won't. That's it. Sorted. That's got rid of that little bit. I'll chuck slurry on the rest. Didn't think it would. I was hoping, but because it's got nothing on there, it is seriously lacking in fertiliser. So I'd rather use slurry than fertiliser because fertiliser, as you know, is expensive. Right, let's clear these. Let's clear some of these so we can get under there with the tractor later when it comes to shifting the TMR. Oh, is that it? Okay. That didn't shift many, did it? In fact, I don't think it shifted any, to be quite honest. But we'll see how much it takes because, like I said, these fields are bone dry with lime, fertiliser, and all the usual stuff that goes with it, you know. Zoom out. This has got such a wide spread on it too. Zoom that a bit more because I can't quite see where the edge is because, like I said, it's got such a wide spread on it for a little machine. It's got a big spread, and you can't alter it either, which is strange. Some of them you can alter, you can downsize it, but this one you can't for some reason. I don't know why. But I think the other fields are all right, but I might just give them a top up. One, it gets rid of that lime, and two, it just increases the yield just that little bit more, you know. It's definitely using it quite good. It's not going mad on the lime, that's for sure. It's got a good rate. But yeah, like I said, I'd rather use slurry and manure on the fields because that's free, whereas fertiliser, that costs quite a bit to purchase. I think it's 1,800, nearly £2,000 for a bag, do you know what I mean? And as we're a bit tight on the cash at the moment, really tight on the cash at the moment, that's not really an option. So using what our cows produce, hopefully there's enough. I don't think there's enough to cover all the fields, but we'll cover what we can. Some of the other fields might not need as much because they've already had some on before we did that harvest, so before I planted the crop. This field does because it's a new field and it's got nothing. Right, let's go back, chuck a bit more in there and go and do the other fields. Just so that it gets those lime bags and pallets cleared up out of the way, so that I've got room to get a trailer under there to get the TMR out later once we get some. I have found out that I've got some silage bales as well. I should have noticed that when I was showing you guys what's changed since when I added the update. I honestly overlooked the fact that I've got silage bales sitting there. Duh. So in January what I'm going to do is going to sell some. We can get 230, I think it was 230 something for the silage that we're sitting on, so I might sell some of them just to make a bit of cash, because we've also got what the fermenting silo's producing as well. So the TMR mixer only takes 50,000 litres at the moment till I get the money to upgrade it so we can have a bigger capacity on it, because I've got the upgradable factories in place. Considering these fields have already got lime on, it's taking more, so that's alright. We'll give them a top up. I was expecting it to come up saying that not putting any lime on because the field has already got them, but obviously it needs a little top up. Normally it's every 3 harvests you have to lime, but it's applying it, so we won't argue. Just get some of that stuff used up out of the way, so like I said, so I can get a trailer under there to get the TMR out later. Just do that little bit up here, and then we're going to do the other fields and get them done. It's not using it in a massive rate, is it? Do you know what I mean? I thought it might use it a lot quicker, but it's not using it that quick. That's done a great job on the mowing, look. That's cool. Definitely saves us a job later. If we can use hired workers, then so be it. Right, I'll be back, guys, once we start the slurrying. So I'll see you shortly. Right, as you can see, our John Deere has finished the first of the fields. So what we'll do is we'll just zoom out a bit so we can see what we're doing. Right, what we'll do is we'll just go in and save this course. So if we go into temporary course, and then we go down to these squiggly lines with markers on them, and we go into there and we click save, activate, and then we'll call that mowing. And what I'm going to do this time is I'm just going to do 6M, so I know it's 6 metre width. Right, so we'll clear that course off, and then when it comes time to get the tethering and that done, we'll just go back in and reactivate the course on this field. As you can see, it's not the quickest, this tractor. She is slow to get going, but it's something cheap, and you know it's gonna do the job I need it to do. So I've changed the gates around, they now open out this way instead of the other way, which I think is better when it comes to doing this field, because then I haven't got to quickly run and shut the gates up. Right, I'm going to give it 4 headlands on this field, I think, just to be on the saves. Oh, great. Oh, why is it doing that? Oh, great, here we go again. I've had this issue before. I don't know why it's doing that. Alright, create a job, we'll do it this way instead then. It's not picking up. It's not picking up the custom course for some reason. Oh, there we go. It has this time. There we go, sorted. Right, cool. I thought we was going to have some issues there then. Where's it put the start marker? Where'd it put the start? Oh, over here. Over here, I see it. It's over here somewhere. Over there. I've given it 4 headlands because it's quite close to that wall, so hopefully when it comes to doing its up and downs it'll be fine. Hopefully. Famous last words, but anyway. We'll let that crack on. Right, I need to lease the slurry wagon, if I've got enough to lease it, that is. So that one there we're going for. I've increased it to 30,000 litres, which is more acceptable for a wagon this size. The one we used to use, that was 30,000 litres as well, so. Yes, I can lease it, bonus. Right, let's go and spread some slurry. And I must shift that manure at some point as well, once I've done the grass work. There he goes, chugging along the field. Dinky little tractor, isn't he? A bit of vintage there. Look, doing the grass work for us. Look, nice. Do like a nice bit of vintage for doing little jobs like that. Right. Let's see how much of the field we get done with the 30,000 litres in here. There we go. Oh, whoops. Oh, what? Okay. This John Deere needs a weight on it, it seems. Right. I have to chuck a weight on the front then. Didn't do that last time. Why has these got strapping through them? I don't know where they've come from. How strange. Let's try that one. Oops, I probably should have leased it. That's just skinted us now. But hopefully once I speed up time into January, we'll get some money from the cows for the milk, and we'll also get, I'll also sell some silage as well, so I'll bring you in for that as well. But that might be in the next episode, I don't know yet. We'll see how much we get done with the time we've got. I want to try and get as many jobs as I can done now before I have to accelerate time, because otherwise the cows ain't going to have no feed. Hopefully this should give us a reasonable amount of oh, can't stop. Stop! Whoops. I'm hitting the brakes but nothing's happening. Oh dear. There's a bit of weight on this wagon then, it seems. I was hitting the brakes but nothing was happening, she wasn't stopping. The weight was pushing me down the road. Whoops. Stop. Right. Away we go. We're slurrying. Oh, it's actually putting some on top of the fertiliser that I put in. Wee. Okay. I wasn't expecting that, but great. Yeah, I knew it'd be weaker down here because we need to put a couple of applications on. So I shall do one now and then another lot once I've seeded. If we've got enough, obviously. And that's not too bad considering it hasn't had none on it. Coming up in the yellows, so it's not our target marker, but our target marker is where the checkered flag is, but it's not too bad. So you will see this Friday, guys, and Friday is court date for me. Court day, I shall find out whether I'm staying here or going. If I'm going, I'll have to see how long they're going to give me to get out. So this could possibly be the penultimate video, and Thursday was probably the last live stream for a while. I will try and get some done to cover me over the weekend. And well, basically I just don't know when I'm going to be back, so hopefully you'll all just stick around and wait for me to reappear, because I honestly don't know what's going to happen. But if I'm staying, it'll be business as usual, because if I'm going, then it'll be down to the council to find me somewhere, and I don't know what they're going to give me, whether they're going to give me a flat or chuck me in a fucking hostel somewhere. I ain't got a clue, so pardon the French there. So I haven't got a clue, so this could be the last few videos for a while. But for those of you in my Discord and on my Facebook will know the outcome of what's happening, because I'll post it in my Discord and on my Facebook as well, so right, hang on guys, I'll be right back. Why did that not ring then? Right, sorry about that guys, I had to cut the video a bit short there because I had a voicemail come through from my solicitor just reminding me of the court date tomorrow. And the time, it's 12:30 now, so I've got to be there for about, I'm going to be there for about 20 past. Gives me a chance to have a fag and calm my nerves, because I know for a fact the estate agents will be there and possibly the landlord, so I've got to try and keep my cool. I'm not the coolest of people when I'm annoyed, if you know what I mean, so I can kind of lose it big time, and it's not pretty. But yeah, so there you go. I have a bit of a temper on me when I'm upset. Considering my mental state at the moment, that's not great either, so who knows, I could end up getting carried away by the men in white coats. But yeah, I really hope it's good news and not bad, but the way my luck's been lately, the way my luck's been this year, I don't think it's going to go very well. But anyway, sorry to put a downer on the video. I do apologise, guys, but yeah, it's kind of worried that it's not going to go my way, but yeah, so I do apologise for that. I just hope it doesn't impact the views. Right, I'm just doing something in the background, guys, and we'll get back to that field and get it finished off. Just rolling a cigarette to calm my nerves, because I'm really not looking forward to tomorrow. We'll see. It's Joe tomorrow. I'm meeting Joe Holden tomorrow, which is my solicitor. It's the woman. Meeting his wife. Right, I'm going to do a cut here, guys, and I'll be back once I've done the slurrying on the fields. So I will see you all shortly. Right, that's the end of the lime now. That's the end of the slurry. So we just had enough to do 2 fields. Unfortunately, the other 2 fields are not going to have any on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put soybeans in the field, because I know soybeans don't require nitrogen. So that will give us a bit of a leeway until we've got enough to get our fields spot on. So I will just park this in there, because we are going to need that. I should really unleash it, but we're going to need that. Oh, alright, don't then, of course. What I'm just going to do, I'm just going to check on the mower. Oh, he's just coming to the end of this strip now, so that's alright, and he's getting there. He's getting it done. Now, we do have a bag sitting over here. Is that a bag of seed? Once he's finished mowing, we'll get him on the... yes, it is a bag of seed. We'll get him on the tethering and get that field done. Oh, there, he's just finished now, literally. After me saying that, he's literally just finished. So, that's cool. I'll get this hooked up. And I'll get that last little bit of seed put in it as well. Going to close. I wondered if I was actually going to close or not. The pipes don't actually sit very well on this tractor, but it's all we've got at the moment, so we'll just have to make do until we get another tractor. But yeah, the pipes don't quite sit right on this. They seem to go into the if I show you, yeah, they seem to sort of go through the tractor rather than round it. Kind of get all mixed up. But yeah, once we get another tractor, we'll get that sorted. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to whack this on course play, and then we'll sort out whack this on a hired worker, and then we'll sort out getting the tethering done. And then I think that is going to be it for this video, guys. A lot to do, and I just haven't got time to squeeze it all in. So when we return, we'll have the hay done, and hopefully we'll have the fields seeded as well, and we'll be in a position to feed the cows then. So I think it's going to be a case of feeding animals in the next episode. Right, I hope I haven't put a downer on the views on this video. Like I said, I'm a little bit nervous at the moment because about tomorrow, because about Friday when you see this video. So yeah, I do apologise if I've put a downer on it, but hopefully I haven't, and you all enjoy watching it. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Feel free to comment, guys, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye for now.